George here. Hope you're all well. Back with another one, and yeah, I've bought I've bought another one. This is an eBay job, and I have to say that the guy I got this from, if Carlsberg did eBayers, they wouldn't hold a candle to this guy. It was collection only, and a bit of messaging forward and back, and I explained I was the far side of the Irish Sea and yada yada, and I could get it collected and blah 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 blah. And would you mind packing it up? Everything was no problem. Done an excellent job packing it up, and it got here and we unpacked it, and it's kind of sat here since. That's about 10 days ago or so. Now I have all this stuff going on up here, right? I'm waiting on parts for the STR 700. I'm waiting on parts for the AU117 Sansui Focus. What else am I waiting on parts for? A few other bits and pieces there for the Jumbo and whatnot. So this is going to be kind of a quick job. So what am I waiting for on this? He told me that he plugged it in and tried it, and all that lit up, I seen it in the photographs, was the pointer and the lights for the function and whatnot. So what I'm going to do with it is, I have LEDs ordered, the fuse type LEDs with the onboard rectifier, so they won't flicker, so they're on their way. So as soon as they land, what we're going to do is we're going to we'll open it up and we'll lob in the LEDs into it and make sure everything's alright inside, and see where we go from there. It does work. I have tested it already. It does work. So this was the person I got this from. It was belonging to his partner's grandfather, I believe, and it had been in storage. Now I don't know whether that happened on its way here, or it was like that. It's like the foot has been pushed up into the bottom of it. But look at, if that's all that happened to it crossing the Irish Sea. Just have a look at the back panel. We'll lift her down. I love these old Sonys with the wooden cases on them. This is this STR 6046, and there's a 6046A as well, which looks identical. But I'll explain the differences to that in a few minutes. So you can see there, this is from 1971. As I said, I like all this old Sony stuff with the wooden cases on it. So this is the type that it slides out of its case, so we'll do that. And quite a good few inputs there. Your phono, auxiliary, your tape in and out, preamp in and out, yada yada. 2 fuses, a voltage selector, and your speaker outputs. So, and again your IEC connector. I commented on the STR 700 when I done the video belonging to that I thought that was unusual, but it doesn't seem to be with this old Sony stuff. It seems to be what they done. Now I just turn it back around. Now the 6046, this has the 2SD, oh, what number are they? They're the same as the 700. They're 2SD 7 something, I think. Outputs in it, push-pull job. The 6046A looks identical to this. This text, all this text is over this side, and it's a 6046A. And the main difference is that the 6046A uses the STR type Darlington pack power amplifiers. which were made by Sanyo, and featured in a lot of this old school hi-fi gears. That the whole PA section was encompassed in one potted circuit, and it had a heatsink on the front of it, and I think there was 10 or 11 pins or something like that, and they literally were just dropped in. Completely different setup than the way this is done. So all this thing is going to need is a really good clean. You can see that the surround on this is all tarnished, and it's it's metal on this, like it's aluminium, but we'll be able to polish all that with the Dremel, and we'll give her a clean in here. Ooh, focus, and there's some dirt in behind the glass here, but we'll be taking all this off anyway to clean it, and we'll polish up all the glass. And I have a feeling, I'll just have to be careful with that. I have a feeling that that text should be white. It's like an off yellow. I don't know whether the gentleman that had this was a smoker or not, but we'll know as soon as we open it up. A few little scratches on the case. We'll give it a bit of a sand down and some Danish oil, like we did on the B&O when we did the rosewood case on that. So as I said, this is going to be just like a quick project. We'll get the lights in and we'll get it cleaned up and get the case redone, and we'll come back then at a later date and we'll recap it and do whatever else needs to be done. But as I said, as for now it's working, so we'll come back then. I just thought I'd do a little video to show it. It's a lovely piece, and I have to say, I used parcelmonkey.co.uk to get it over here, and very impressed with the service. It cost me £11 to get it from the UK to my Northern Ireland parcel motel address, and then it was €4 to get it from there down to here. And this thing weighs 14 or 15 kilos, so I thought that was very good. So there you are. By the time you guys see this, I'll probably have it done. So there'll be another video, one or two after this one, and we'll have a bit of a run through it working and all cleaned up and whatnot, and you'll see the kind of before and after. I guess that's the idea of this video. You'll see the difference of how it came out. So there you are. Thanks very much for watching, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe, and we'll get you again in the next one. This is George. All the best. Bye bye.